what big companies do is they do like market research and they figure out what people like and they make products based on what they discover. I cannot afford that. Not only I can't afford it, but I don't like it. It's not something that I'm really interested in, and I don't want to do products that I'm not super passionate about, because it turns out that I know a market and a kind of person very well, which is myself, which is probably the hardest person to please. Anyway, this product came about because of the maker knife. Like, I had to screw and unscrew this little like sensible screws like 1 billion times, probably more. And I discovered that my favorite screwdriver was this one, which is probably the ugliest and bulkiest screwdriver that I own. But I really like this one because it's pretty heavy, and like it both creates like the kind of the right pressure on the screw, and also when you're turning it, the mass makes it so it becomes kind of a flywheel that helps you screw and unscrew. Also, we tried using like electric ones, but when you do like sensitive work like that, you don't want to have like electric ones. You want to feel what you're doing, like in electronic and precise work like this. So for the last 15 months, I think it's probably more. In fact, you will find August 20th, 2019, I posted this picture that was the first prototype in metal of what I'm about to launch. Also, this product is different than the maker knife because it's kind of a niche project, and it's going to be made here by us for like 75-80%. It's going to vary depending on how many orders we get. So I'm super excited, and I'm about to, I don't want to say too much, I just want you to see the promo video. I'm really proud of the video as much as I'm proud of the product. In my mind, it would be nice if you would watch this video like in a dark room with headphones on, because I really, really like this video, and I want to have your feedback about that too. So here it is.
Allow me to tell you why you don't need the Kinetic Driver. It has a brass cylinder with a low CG. It creates a flywheel effect that feels like a superpower. But you don't need that. The total weight is enough to produce the right pressure on the screw, so you don't have to. But you don't need that. It has a ceramic bearing in the head. It feels like it's just levitating between your fingers. You don't need that. The knurling pattern is carefully selected to feel that satisfactory grip on it. That means great control, but you don't need that. The case neatly holds the Kinetic Driver and its bits, but it's also a smart platform to organize the small parts you're working with. But you don't need that. The Kinetic Driver is thinner where it should be. It accommodates the fingers that are not part of the action. Feels like the whole hand is resting. You don't need that. You just can't stop playing with this thing. Go back to work. You definitely don't need that. The passivation finishing process is a chemical treatment that makes it virtually immune to corrosion. But you just don't need that. You don't need all that. You simply don't need the Kinetic Driver. But if you want a tool that eliminates the gap between your hands and your next creation, a tool that feels like an extension of your skin, well, in that case,